Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Well, unfortunately, we've run out of things to say. There is not much more to update about Bitcoin at the moment than I already communicated in the last update. So we're still watching here for the price to ideally pull back into this support region here in wave 4. I've got this WXY structure here sketched out. It could be something different. I explained in the last video. This particular structure here is very ambiguous. Whenever we are dealing with corrective subwave structures, you're typically left with a lot of potentials. One of them is a WXY pattern. The micro count in this particular correction is not incredibly helpful because the market is simply moving here in a very, very local range. And it simply shows you potential, but the market, of course, needs to act on it. So the first problem I have, I could say the wave 3 finished here, the wave 3 finished here. Does it make a great difference? Not really. I could even, if the price finished here on the 15th of February, which I actually think looks better, I could still say that this is a wave W, this is a wave X, the move down is the Y wave, and then we are simply looking in this WXY. By the way, I need to change the wave degree. An ABC was unfolding, right? So let me add that to the chart. The micro count itself isn't so helpful really here. So A wave and then maybe the B wave as a flat and then a C wave down. So it just shows you there are lots of potentials that could still send the price down lower. This actually being one of the more likely ones, I think. And it doesn't matter if the third wave sits here or here. First of all, it does really only have a not noticeable effect on the support area, and also it just doesn't matter. Okay, so this wave count doesn't tell you that with a higher likelihood it's going to come down. What really tells me with a higher likelihood that it's going to come down is, or test the support area, is because wave 4s typically do that. Okay, like most wave 4s test the 38.2 retracement, or at least the 23.6 fib level, but it's not like 99%. I mean, let it be 80%, 75%, okay? Possibly even a little bit more. But there are maybe the 10, 15% of wave 4 corrections that are not going to test the support area. They might be hovering above it, might be forming a triangle, or just a sideways correction. And Bitcoin might be doing something similar. So it's not exactly a target area. It's just support. Support areas are not targets. Very important, because they are counter trend moves. Sometimes they just the price just doesn't need to correct that much if the sentiment in the market is so bullish that the counter trend move is just extremely weak. So that's still the idea, that we could come down and test this area. The condition would be that the wave X high shouldn't be broken to the upside at 53k. If it is, then we should be looking at more direct upside. And for me, it's in the preferred scenario either a move directly higher or from the orange support area. The alternative wave count will only come into play below 47k. So the $47,000 level remains here my important support on the chart. That hasn't changed. And as long as the price doesn't break below it, I don't have to change my preferred scenario. My preferred scenario here on the 1 hour chart has to change if we see a break below 47k, because then it becomes quite obvious that this wave 4 that presumably finished on the 23rd of January never finished, and we are still moving in the wave 4 in a wider ABC structure. So at the moment, I think we need to be observing the range in which the price is currently moving. Here between support and resistance, key support level is around $50,600 or $50,550. A break below that should at least send us down to 50k, and a break above the range boundary, that would be more directly bullish. Here the price could get to 54,360 next, but then more likely also to 5862k in the next move up. So the trend is up against 47k. If the market offers a bit of a pullback into the support area, it could be an opportunity. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.